na honorable ba hospital no be hu me no captain woni me bia na me fiba David na me fi the health ministry but video no na Ghana for nhwe ne to aso ye ku maame ye muntie
okay what dey koso ye bebo
me hu so dey atoso se sound ne ba mo tie nurse ni atomoduro e dey ama patient e wo ward after said doctor a prescribe a draw the man
waton ama no
omuton no hospital I have evidences
that's not okay
nurse for na than pharmacists or hospitals omuton no.
All right, abusia for ye mo bibia kwa ba na ye mfamra mega TV and platform we eso activist Ralph Ejapon aba bontin aba be chirechire mu de ya de kosi ya ama enam so ama Rage Hospital one nurse baako aba bontin asiu no 7 million Ghana cedis. What you say? Yenim last week na see Ralph Ejapon ko piem hono se ni nsa sebi etwa na wanya accident okoye no na ami say attention no enko no so enam so e ma ne hya se o kasa eye dede se de yenim Ralph Ejapon no abusafo e ba bonten na condemn behavior no ye ka say no, this is not the way to go. So we hospital facility na so more attended to you have so many ways to deal with them, but to take camera and capturing, videoing, filming and conform you innocent on what the emergency ward or be on a whole vulnerable people no yes it breaches the ethics and rules and regulations of a health care no what you say enti na ye condemn ye but enei waba captain aye kwaje smart ni show so onia TV I explaining one after the other I explaining niema from the see nyina mempese mekasa bebre ni yenko na yenti sansem na Ralph Ejapon editu edwana meso say odo comment betum na wa like na wa share na wa subscribe to the channel no esansa hanom ene ye number 1 authentic plus for dabusan for menche ho yenko na yenti Ralph Ejapon na incident e see ya ene enam so ma omo asiu no Rage Hospital one nurse asiu no 7 million Ghana cedis no abusia yenko na yenko tie se no bi yakobe beto aso
dano yemba wote over the weekend Ralph beba wo hwe enema e course so e wo ye Rage Hospital wa mienu na ni ho Ralph ena e call ya the video wo twa ye no ema ye na ye hu nsam ni nyina mu bi sa asam no te sen se asam na nkasa etese no Ralph na nkasa wa ha obecheche ni na mu yi ede amaye wodi ya no to nchen a anope ya ye bochre o ye anesefo nkabo muku wo mo kasa mafo waka bibi bra ya mtaka krab mam why obetinka Ralph akwaba
yeah
bibi aboko
bibi anya boko enso ye be fa ne sa
bibi anya boko
sa
ba de be fa ne sa wani ade o
meni nye den sa meni nye den sa me run ho nsam
okay anope ubu baby ansa wo ba wusi wi bro ni kraman ya
o ya bro fun kraman free fo a baby ni na o yen shada andwini o
wose
yen shada andwini
hwe ne ye na
edin o
sa
edin pa captain edin
yen shada andwini sa o
captain say ye dwini a eba ne sen ena obi a sebi o man ye wo mo ye medicine bebre pa wa hapa yi menye medical person me school yi kura man ko bi ye mfa ne sa but obi a wosua medicine bia nim say unya shoulder dislocation a very hard for you to even sit upright like this.
That's yes, sure.
Right? 2, for you to be moving that same dislocated shoulder, no, it's one of the painful things. say a dislocated shoulder na obia sebio itafrache or say or no emebunu bi abegbo ewura ne so ebi boneti ebi bonenim. Did they push you? No, I didn't see. Was it a tap or a fist? I can't differentiate, but I was able to dodge some of the fist. Na ye wonipa e wo kurei mu pa omo hwe na say the main substance of the issue has been neglected. Na mum sa entro yi na ye di etira. We are building a society of lies. And no enti na obisam say make enye meni na eden eyeyaw. It's hard, it's painful. And ebi mu kra no so nenam anursefoɔ ni bi na onko school na do you know what it takes to become a nurse? Nyame nsira mu na ɔma mu nyansa na ahoɔden nimdie ni bi nka ho na ntumi mfensua bebre na de ye hu die ebi anu ɔden say ye ba no professional negligence and no medical negligence, so professionalism negligence. Come on, it's too bad. Adding, and we need to do something about it.
No, so if I was say a video ba kubia na udi akwa bia wakohwe ball egu kwa ho no. Fa no sha say mame. Then udi akwa na chisa.
And the mania papa for the first time. Captain, unim say dwumadi a mi di no Ghana ha nkofo di atem bebrebe no. And the any other matters a radio station and TV station be eka say dwumadi a udi a ukodi abrantie bi eche. Abrantie na ode ball an kogu ho no. May drive or traffic him. And I mean, who said traffic can it say, you know, while parking a car, Eddie see and
your trotro.
David, a private car, yeah. We in the ball,
I was side away.
Kaswa overhead, you know, I say, right after the police station, no, traffic catch it. Now, in the ball, I know, Eddie go. Now, they say, me crying in a desk about what or that's the other park car, or really was to go work out, Momo Famufi. It hurts. So as obia sebio madwene ye adwuma ebmum yese mabodam me ye hooligan a hoodlum ne trinhia ye sei sebio me trinhia ye sei but omo yi omuti sakola ne cat papa no bebre na no
unim nyansa chen wo
menim nyansa chen na emom medwene konkan chen wo
and they say this okra wo de nkra no hyetan mi dan no
because ebia de omo mu hu no senior me madwene nyenyi no me hu nyoma trasa
okay.
Because nani pa de sa ball and egu no nani page na ho but obia e hye no say as if it's nothing na ye wia ye de onu awura ade kromponti e ma ye yare captain oman yi mu ade ba ko e de ye call hospital pa ye den efi
yeah sure
efi cause obo oman yi mu a we road accident if you are the next thing na eku ye pa malaria and mpanyimfo na de na beka ho stroke and diabetes. Right? So adie ba ko a haye pa wo manyum eyefi na se obi adie betumi de wako hospital na sebio nurse ni atena wa ahwew na waka cho se uwu no kona koje card bransa na ahwew na se no enye we hi asem se obehwe se obi yesa ade na obesi ne kwan a medie me mprema ummeye da wufi no na mfa mimi mum enkoda hospital no yin se bidu ono ma my young centronia, mini eduma papa bia ye. Ya de meba hospital a obi onu kosua nurse, akosua doctor papa betre me say, ntimi mpo menam fom. Nti otuka ne kwa me no me ntumi ndi etiri okwa. But onim say me tuka di nechi. Nti me hu ne car na no de nam no, and I could see the car ahead of me in the traffic, and I keep monitoring the car. Nti na me try to maneuver myself through to get more closer. Ohun say me di nechi no, na o mane ye. O mane na mso me mane bi di nechi. Na captain uni masere se me wom. Time ma me de car ne nam na me chase obi a ono de ball atu me bi se me kwa akwache no. Me nya adwuma ma assembly bia o. Me nya adwuma ma sanitation agency. Obi anto petrol ma me. Car na me de nam na nkasa. Petrol no ubia no bu 100 egum. Enti anadwo me koda no. Me mu ti me nam woni ya no. Me da gauge. Ena masande akodi obi eti. Ni pay ebi kura de wa fill tank. Ina wudi ne ti petrol kakra na ewom no. Ti me nam nya me mpa egbo nya ne se urade ma me nkoka. Na baby akwa no so de me wura ye no. Oh sa kasoa. Oh ba be do toll booth na there is a block factory. Be on side right say when you are coming from Kasoa. before the toll booth there's a block factory and san we descend e dey akọ overhead na a toll booth no no e no wifi ho nti etire ho ne de kenkere enyoma mienu na na me de menkwa e to chacha wo ho se etuo da ne ka mu ana bibi da ne ka mu a wo chesi ne no so ye obibi a obetumi aka say he felt threatened so no obi edi neti and out of self defense no ye de oye one Ghana for ye ni mo enema rage asem ye ba yi atemu mu di and neglected the main focus of idea e ma de course nua course yi nkombedi matem papa ebi mekọ asole him hanky kwasia so akodi nani so operedodo but na me kwa akọje ade a ebebo o man no ebe shaping your thinking mekọ ya me di akoye ti ye koye laki Ghana ya yale ba akọ meka ho aseba ka no ena jebe sada no yem build a society. We need to have country and town planners. I be arrange into every society biano. There should be a drive in and a drive out. Into baby, there shouldn't be any instance wako pim. Into the boy me. Akwa ni wure no kan me dineti no wana me dineti me. Ya kwa ya na fi okopim wo. Me so me dineti. Unu ya da ho ne enko e. So okwa enko. This wapim. So I need to make a turn around. No so na ne ho na ye nia yen san so nko. Asem a pie fi na num ne say na me meje no.
Na that na wonye wade no.
Me ekita me.
Okay.
Inti I record wom. Na mo amoye TikTok live no. On the TikTok violations no. Say who drive it na say who ye live a. Camera ni nya twem wo steer wheel ne so a. On be start video ne down. So video no a camera ne fast no. And almost start video na and almost starting it down the video no wouldn't save.
Okay.
So who ye video ni we are the video will save automatically. But almost started video ne down per the violations now. Inti how man am ba live on Facebook. Inti meje obeje saying ne da nkomoni nia wasn't on TikTok. And no man almost share TikTok that time nia no. Can attest to this. And I told him, so the sika meje no. On fan ko chiama assembly no. Because I know said there is a fund. So yes I na. Inti yanko no nko tue sika ne ma assembly. No tue sika ne ma assembly we are. Me so me de part of my advocacy am pesa abanye bibi fa ho. And say, omo de baller egu abontin nia no. Sa wonu mu nsuo 50 pesos. Na sa wototo foma yenchew na ye moka 500 cedis. Now so obi chew so the rubber to foma. Na ye ka nipa so do ba ye be man 100 cedis a. Captain, on boys don't go overhead na say one second. So metin kofo de omako no. Na say ye chew mpo. Na wutumi ye able to convince nipa no. So emfame nko. Na me ma even 50 cedis na jamia. For the fact that we change nipa no even 50 cedis. And nipa no so nim say ye do kwa e beje 500 cedis a. On the 50 da. Obeka cho say man 3 million. Na on jao because kwa aban wa ko 5 million. Wo tia da 3 million ne kwa ma sa nipa na. Nipa no aye adwuma ama aban indirectly no. Wo tia ne ka. And etina o the ball abeto fom bi. No. Enti aban enye bibi mfo saade no oma ya watchdogs enti wo hwa me na me hwa me match Gordon so the final to form emi agene 500 etina Godwin na ma o ta say captain libi betu form no ache no no adi disika asem within 2 years Accra will be one of the cleanest cities enti me so me punishment ne say baller no de to ho no ye ma ne praye ye ma ne shovel kantan ka ho ayemfa nko na onko prani ne amfio captain unimade na emobo ye do kaso tax force a omo ye in charge of sanitation prayer pe na omo ho so shovel say whatever ye so omo de bi ti gata nim asa e bi ni ho so this tells us the lack of logistics any nyoma ye lack e wo ye institutions bebre but still na na mu mabem me ma kwani gina so ko haye abobo ya se campaign ni wa fa abobo ya akotwe e ko gina kwan no so e make sure say me meeting na me ko sa abre na ma me pie no me cancel no na me gina we make sure say wa pra baller no asesa fom wonu mu nia e mama ye convince say efidie nguo na ade e ma me yes ade ni nia ni a day before that kwan ne baller na e beto no me bakrom na omu gina ho no omu sesa baller no ade tenya wo ba yi ufie baller e dia bego say ye ni kwan ya ye de jeje baller ye strategize ye na baller e ye sika papa
that's it afei rich proper e ye den na do copy rich
minim say mo betumi de minim ma menhwe say we any ye ba be program bi ewo Ghana ha and matisa waka ho nsem bebre red ya abe ya boys bi gina wa na omo da o gina ho pa wada nti me wo na menya call from one man be a friend Mr. Eric or the CEO for Bike Life ye kuomu ya yenim yenu mu bia omo de car in a exhibition omo so de no enye car omo de ni motorbikes enye motorbike ye friend saying hygiene ne royal nkitingiti bio motorbikes ebi ye at worth like $40,000 $30,000 bikes akesia na bo edin pa nti we mu ye adefo a omo very responsible people in the society. Now as part of omo program no na account say ye be kwa abonten akoye advocacy ama boys na omo street so respectfully ebimo elusi omo future out of this drugs are omo take care omo nim the effects of it no ye be kwa akoye. So last 3 weeks ye call circle ye kosia bimu a ye ne omo edi nkomo omo a omo pese omo ko omo krom ye tue bimu lorry fare ye ko hwe arrange car e di bimu ekoi doctor fo a omo so volunteer ye eko psyche ebimu ema emwa bia na e wo say de boa as part of the program ye. Now last week and last 2 weeks last week because Enra barely 1 week as asem ni see no now say omo de bikers ni nia no ekọ the venue of the program no which is at the Independence Square. Now omo ko tire omo how the program will be arranged and say oh ye biker no ebusuafo be ba bia oba pe aha na obe park o car and now ye biker mo ba mo be wurema fa. So part of the arrangement you know ye koye ni nia and no last day for no before then ye din kai ko Osu Castle Honum side and omo koye meeting omo ye no movie the call Independence Square no. It lasted for barely 15 minutes and almost say Sundays be omo ye exhibition motor exhibition ewo what do you call it N1 so almost person almost call na yene boys no enko kasa as to the abuse of drugs in here which is part of the program. So we went there ya call hodom na accident be see boy no pray minim ne da minim no baby
guy no pray na mo hospital no unnim no
minim ne da
unhu ne da
mi no angaza mbonim me ebi onu de onim me what time aye kodu wo no boss o senior ra chale so onu de ebi onim ba me de minim no mi hu no wi ase bibia ada. Now on say na ye advocacy as to the abuse of illegal drugs. So na ye the other side. So when I saw the crowd abo eguba afkono now I'm saying no, let me get there and see what is happening. Me kodu ono almost say boy sene baako has been involved in an accident man de na to car mu eco hospital. This was around 5:40 5:50 thereabout de eco hospital dada. So me imagine saying kameko hospital on no. So I went in to move my bike say me call Legon Hospital knowing that was the closest proximity in terms of medical health. So be any emergency e hono de no beko ti me kono and I'm say me friend CEO no because one me angasa Bike Life no me said I am registered member and you part of the advocacy e kwakwe no and I'm say o moto baako na yenko right. So me friend no na me man nya aware say me the bike no ko akwohwe boy na I'm say we nya accident no ti me friend no amfa to me do Legon no sorry Accra Mall me make the 10 and I be ras akọ and I'm nya call from him say memra na boys no de omo ye no wo hono no I need to come back. And I'm like, what is it? No, so make me afraid police amano. And I know him to be a very emotional person. So certain things, the fact that ebia obe to me afraid paying bia na so obe to me afraid the police for them to come and take charge of it no doesn't mean say you should abuse that opportunity.
Okay.
Let me calm myself, assess the situation, and if it needs a police then we can place a phone call. Maybe do one of my boys matter. So I dealt with it and I told them say Charlie, you bet me akwa boy no. And also Wama boy said didn't kind of kodada. So let's do what actually brought us here. Me who are they see? I was just told that there's been an accident. One of the guys, is involved out in the hospital. So after roughly 15-20 minutes, and I almost say, "Yeni get it ready na yenko." But as part of solidarity, yen to me mbahona asemesi ho na yeni aye movie akọ without nothing. So let's go to the hospital. Now a honumpo in a mama say na Courage Hospital. So we moved from your friend is saying Fiesta Royal Traffic towards the N1 in a omukofa Achimota honomono ekofa Achimota ma 7 overhead na sewo and make a 10 ra Achimota inside one maybe o ma ye astrotef bi no eko dane omo wo koye ho na kakra na me no omo ya na misuru and the accident na esi kwanti e ya pe no makodi enim na makopa na me hwe de omo ye ni bi. So they moved far forward. Yeah, call Rage Hospital, Aqua boy. You do Tesano police station. And one of the boys, Epija Motono, because I was at the others also Tesano police station. Almost that concrete block, it divided quite into two.
That's right.
And see, Mimi Jina, this side. And a boy need the motor never crash. Motor is by 6. Hey. Pim. Inti Obia from the member sorry, if you share any rough. Tale we pra mu okay my so we mu obi an sorry nti me bi so obi no e na me hu se nsuo na mensa ho na boy ba ko say boss Raf it be like you hurt too me share na me pra na me say tale omo ma yenko right so me tira motorbike na so no and I realize say no and yes something I can use my hand to ride again besides not the crotch of the bike ebu nti you will need more effort to be able to hold the crotch nti one of the guys enter bike na yenko. Don't forget, me say time and ye call after that minute riding through Achimota kwan no that way no. You find say 15-20 minutes any they make it all those ride That time you know the boy na go hospital that. E my bikers no be na dey call into omo. Ye movie any ye could do one no. Nobody that I can confirm. And a demo to inside me ankasa if almost CCTV footage almost from Rabontain who about be rager on your left side says almost ton that was where omurai omuko park motorbikes
obi amfa moto na nwura ho
no me call for na me ni omuko onum ne they all parked outside in a yenante so I walked say police for no more station on that time no on say oh baby rema omu was some gate ketwa bi so that me fa inside so one girl called a friend say yefa right it's the police for no more if there is a CCTV footage I show the entrance of the hospital now that I was working with 3 guys no much concerned with Charlie moku go make them attend to you so ye wure mu no menim so producers ebe to me the boy na or share me no atosoa when I entered and I'm say Charlie can somebody come and attend to me, please? I'm hurt. And our boy and the guy said, please, we come to attend you to now. Jimmy. So we laughed as boys. And Oka said, Charlie, boss, Okadu. And I went on Okacha and said, go and sit down at the trauma place one. Into me now. Me now, many of one or mutu nyani to a yedim komo. And our boy and the sound so bar hon mubium. Or by Okacha and say, a day they say I'm telling Charlie, many problem. Share mum be pa then mamina munjai. A day they say when we are we can attend to that. You know, beside me card no matter I'm so much. That time you me driver's license. And the amount one of the guys now all boy no more than the bar accident a room one no. Say onje no kwaje me card mreme. Minim sa your friend is saying me who mo camera ni sa papa ya yes on the secretary to Ghana registered nurses then or namo kase na makonomo red the name boy sibina ye buy me you very much sure say no match video na we who say me kwaje card no nti ena omu gina so say oba no ena ye se onkwaje card
o nti kwaje card no
the card no me producer betumi di atoso confirm to so
e won rage wa
me masanya ma mu producer nko betumi di atoso
nti enya mpasa okoi wanje card
me what raise a card that me Jane on the 17th that no
into J card
me J card
all right
established
okay that's established
me J card now card in some more kano guy now almost we prada no e ho no mo na that conversation and they didn't know that I have other evidences and sabre ni yampo na me ma live na me here live pia Sa breni nia na eto nia na me live bia. Nti ehɔ no na ye di nkomo no. Ina that lady a o claim it to have been assaulted. Ono na that video no so no. Mu hwe TV na ono na da so no. Na hwe nya no ono kra na pie ba ndo pie ba ye no na o ma lock room no e mo begina gate na no. Nti me dia o me ka se nia no na o gina hɔ. Nti ehɔ no na lady ba ko epie e wo inside wo. De o ka se mo mpanyimfo di musika wi a na mo ba hospital na ka se mo nkoto nyoma na mo di blame ba be maye no. Eno ena ono bisa oba ibe ka say, can I see your palm? Can you turn around? Na when you no so your status many. Na can I see your palm? Mo mpe bibi me padi ma me.
Oh, to that time ni na we pra.
Me pra obi an hwe me. Nti ono no say o ma me hwe ajaye, no say rura inside. So she went inside and omo to dan nim. So omo say ono omo di nkomo no. One of the ladies I know so say green, e pie ba abonten. O pie ba abonten ono so be ye the girl ba ko ne ye na bia. And I'm saying, na de be taxes so nzire ma me hwa won sane ma me dan unse ma me e no so ko rura inside, right?
So we the how many minutes we pray no be am share war rage
that time
by 20 minutes
na be bro roughly 25 minutes going,
all
right? So that time ni mo no na boy no, right? No, the girl no ba ko de oso we pray yi e bai nti ono ba ye no ino baby say girl no gina on say ada de ba asem na esi na o say we pra ina ono say oba be hwe me nti ono kwa ne ko inside ekofa agos na o say bi ni wona yenkoto bi mra no
o fato so
me fanto so na me fa me santo se ne be ya moja na emba ina the lady na oba second ebe ka say me nda ne me nsa no hwe na me bisa say na de be taxes nsu ni no ono so ba ho no mbia na okita plaster. Say me fantale so instead of me nsa na me beto so no enti me de wo hwe me video ba ko na me nsa no ye de plaster atale ho na me te wo me ka kire o mu kra say tale say ya na ti o boy na o mu say o mu hwe no because enti me ni o mu ayete wo no na edi nkomo e ka say nduro bi mpo o mu say o mu de attend to him no chese ye ko kaesi ansa na akonye bi na ye ni bibia a ese nka emergency ward
na bi o here say no rage asem na wo kan say dro
ebi no
be hwe dipa na we pra na
no
je mo ko kan shi
eno na girl ne ko kan say mo mpanyimfo ni wia musika wia na mo be kan tie ona me yi phone say asem na kan no na me record ye hia evidence ntu de ka na afi de me record ma
e ho na de wo live ne ba ye
e ho nia na me start live no
okay
e ho nia ye part of evidence me de ko kasa afa the medical and professional negligence no intika. And I even stated, if there is a challenge I will go through, you voice it out so that we will be able to address it as advocates. Now say to me say in pain phobia. Ya catch almost say, we money idea omo hospital on omo fame into momo. Because here the say, yes, you kasa is straighten the system no. E ho no mu nia no obi ehun say camera session no. Lady here o claim say aboni because say or the gods in the brain no. There was that, I mean, relationship. Or the nensakra the ball me phone no say stop the recording. Into the boss we no ka say ye dina anum ni akra ye ye dede on boys yi koba na omo kobe nia no e na msika kra ye e na mse da bi nya abotre na hwehwe na ebia na ato abebi o kona wo ba no. So there was no instance that girl no come any provocating argument be and anything that could trigger say me de me nsabeka no. There was nothing. Enu free wono ni na me nya live o inti enu mu no e na me de phone no say me botom me record the conversation na e so e wo word ho enia which I have it now. Me ye na me tie nsem o mu kania no ene na nurse for no bu a o mu ye o modwuma boys na o mu de boy ni di nkai hospital no. Remember me minim guy no, I don't know him from Adam. But boys somebody in the hospital no, they keep going in, coming out, going in, coming out. Now me cry, me catch up, say, calm me down. They would attend to it. Move down, I mean, no, that ne ban so no, ne ban so no. I had all those videos, and those are things that I may cover just to speak about some of these things. That it's unprofessional and inhumane. Say, a man nipa ma me pingina ni 300 jena fita. Na say, even in pampo in a be new, and now you need stature. I bet to be atoso. Say ye nya time mpom me share na ana ye assess na obetumi free them na no nsa so na wada stature no so ana
anse na nya maame no mom na kuta na nana na mom na nana no mom
na nana akola na kita maame peyini I done in so call back and forth. Eba. And I had all those recordings. Not me, right? Reach hospital. Reach hospital. And because they say, not this medical assembly say, bleach of people's privacy near them. You can't put cameras on them.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. Unless a criminality is being perpetrated.
Okay.
When there is a criminality being perpetrated, some law of breaching privacy, no, I don't think say just say yenya law ye bi no be chechire mu. Only now who catch me say me ba ufie, which is your private residence. I am not even allowed to take selfie without your consent. Because it's your private place.
That's right.
But when me ba ufie, now who bo here and I want you to say, oh yeah, me bo tu I have every right say me wo kwai bi to me as an evidence.
That's right.
I am not bleaching any protocols of that. Embassies ain't allowed to be taking photos. But when there is a criminality being perpetrated in an embassy, you have every right as a Ghanaian to do whatever it takes to have an evidence of proof.
That's correct.
So when me Pia Montana, boy sene ba aku hu me, said that video no betumi dey atoso a. E no obisa me say, "Oh, Bosu Raf, they don't attend to you yet." No, let me quote him right. They finish with the dressing. And I me say, "Charlie, they don't do nothing." No. And I all refer me to me buy and I me catch almost say, "Omumpie." No one patient, you know. That be why I tell you say these people it be pressure than they need. But could give them pressure.
Guy in the casa.
A video.
Okay.
So a honum ena ye did up penteno. That time the phone kito be no recording. So I had to take the phone and enter inside the hospital. Mirror inside the BM no. And I make call trauma room honum ni BM.
Maybe I branted
Edano. Say me kwa because now one guy day if you want to make PSA tell the boy no ewu nti on video ni mu no more compressor no sa bre no na nurse for bi gina station wa why say obi say on more than say na moto mo say e gina ho in the video. So sa bre ni mu no and I'm like, what is this? So can somebody do something? Obi nye bibi ye tell my boy newu. No, at this point evidence now on my phone also no can be doctored. And I'm a boy. So me to me I can say what editing what to baby there say baby. So let me go live so that say baby to boy now there will be an evidence of proof.
Okay.
Me quiet live nimpo no. Central ekegu. Any ese okọ ho, any ese we nja ye obi a because ono pe na e Ghana ni and na sa kwa no me I just don't me na me be suit here me say me say for a reason no. Yes say I'm so my way no say suit and it is only nyansa because sa kwa na ngasa me ka se mo so mo mobile ni o mutiri hia yi sei ena o mobile hoodlam sa raf no on ne bo akwa no yes o twi no fom butu no me enti na me say quote na ebia me so mehu nyansa aka bia cause I'm so my way we say quote na anim nyansa but sa bre na me ho hospital ma me na no do obi na so ne ba eba no hodi nka be kache tata na me call live e be kache obi se o me kanche me se ne na oda obi na so no se me ke bi mo a ye be hwe no sa ma mi no eba mi video ni kwasa be ka se o pache boys ne mra fom right and boys na no obubu ofu na o agitate no was when a omu boy ne da mpaso a ne ho po and a honum no and I me saw live me call nursing station they were all standing there as if nothing was happening. Now young clarify we sa koya ne trimi we yi ne kama wo hwe na gentleman pa wu na abeka so nipa bia na dwene adwuma but odina TV so call back and forth e cheche nsemu no o se boys no e ba be wura per the account I the man no dwene adwuma ana na dwene ye adwuma o se time a ye be wura mu no ono per na account to Raf no ye share ni wie ye a opie ye se ompe de ya ma no ompere ino no opie ye no e na kofa boys no mo di moto 25 obi ani pa mako na tie ino mo be wurem na mo ba no nurse for ye smart o ye ni se ya na o ye o mo ye smart ino o mo tie moto no suna no ino o mo dwane ko woro o mo e se mufti ba ge we no dia baby o horo ne nsa nto no we hu ti Raf na ye ne sa o wura no ababu no boys ni bi body ti no mo body na ye ne sa. Meanwhile, Captain, in the video time I may be call live no, there were some nurses attending to even a patient. The trauma room no more managing the nine videos in the wall. I took it private because na moja gugu fom me person me kase there should be even an employment ye be fa nkofo ye surgery no almost so clinic a form moja de begu baby clean as a paper. There should never be any instance say ye adwuma na moja gugu fom na obi ano mort na da fom no sir. Oh, hospital me wo videos ni nya
rich na wo kan yo
captain enya makolas enkomo na ebi
na kwaku cham krom kom wata
enya gomu asem ne ka enya gomu enkan the Washington DC of Ghana
boy
sa America for the Washington DC enti yeso ya Washington DC Accra hospital no mort gugu fom se me hu se video yi betwa mamohu na me ka ma men kama no mpontum na we ukokan ye beba abebo inti sabre ni nia no eye nwoma na me twa se later me kwa akohu minister ankasa the videos not say no just to also contribute to the betterment of the government because ye nia no ya sodie ya sade se ye beboa se nwoma bia enye no ye betumi atwitwa na ye de atrempen for no ma ye bibia fa ho enye social media keke me social media yi omo ye social nkofo so blogger me nya vlogger omo ya vlogging ya no omo monetize your account omo di jiska me ni monetize account bia o bia my own is to just advocate for right things to be done. Captain or see ye be wure mu no ena omu dwane pie ye ena call no kwa no mbebo no wo hwe video na anese phone na egu attend to obi. So at what point omu dwane kwa woro omo ho a wo de wanye smart a ye bebu ni bi hemfa na nipa o ya dwene ye adwuma ye wo kura mu ye ngote no ye isaba no ebi kura me ba ku bi o se me ye national threat mimi mo me ye national threat me ma mebu no a omutumi tena social media e ka se ye bekum president ye twa ne yiriti. We have a whole first a presidential aspirant all contested to be a president e kwosra omo e hage omo na honorable minister of health e ba hospital sabre na honorable ba hospital no obehu me no captain uni maybe na mfiba let me feed the health ministry. Because don't forget, I said, we are doing everything possible to make sure that we straighten the system and also help the government to make sure, and no man here can the previous government in Libya and they call prison no. When we are ya bebe yomo, na ya catch romo, no more to one no more two, ya baby be found. And no, in our panel, me call ya friend saying Ministry of Health, me for Ministry of Health, no, in a minyan in TSA, honorable crano. Or call hospital in respect to the issue that has happened. And I'm saying a fine case. Don't forget, Captain Udio Unim, Ashafu Ashayeni. Oh, Kwako Minister Ukrumiano man. I should be take 1,000 years. Kodako Bukuai, and honorable meeting, and on the way meeting, and or Quine, and a Bradeche, I did so quiet inti. Say, oh, hot yeah, let me take advantage. Namin Ko CCA. Inti Osha Health Ministry to Reja, less than 2 minutes drive. So I drove in. Maybe do honomono. Lucky enough, not honorable any the medical team no AP. And say honomono. Omo kase. Omo problem say. And a minister tia me so there is an issue no. Hospital ni niano. Omo of apeyini.
And the share hospital no so no.
Medical superintendent.
Oh, what hospital?
Your friend Dr. Lesley.
Okay.
And Captain Bisa say, then I'm who numpo. Say a friend Dr. Lesley. Time as I did the way we near Kosono. There was one lady at Obaho say what say yes you be about my oye video. Kwasi asema kwakwa in kwase for I am amazing. So me Piebano no only one of the ladies or in that confrontation. And I called her say Jano ignore when near the target. Where we know you say near because there is a system break, right? If the systems are well fixed, on to me pom yena no ndi krama impatem. Now hospital. If we are really upholding to our laws and punishing medical negligence and professional negligence, what she was doing is out of professional negligence. Onim yoye. Until ignore her. A whole na Dr. Lesley no. Oh yeah, the superintendent. Nenitia uni chasidi. Na ma mention the contact. Lady no yes I do ordinance said ben nam lady. Now, but now on Sunday nimna come here, it will be a different conversation. So who could you fear? Now to me bono, and yan and numen kasa say, so boyfriend, who be now to me yansa, and they know the nurses were there. And no, and now, a honomono, don't forget, time no, near Mama Jai video no, when Mr. Eric came in and I say, oh, Ralph, stop the video for me. So after speaking outside no, I had to end it out of respect.
And Lesley.
They be CEO of Bike Life. No, so I be do.
Oh, okay.
Into Dr. Lesley, and offer me said, no, Ralph, please, come. And or say, me say, Ralph, I am going to attend to you myself. Ignore whatever that has happened.
So in all this, no, now one Saturday I attending to
videos in here clear if they can play it.
And medical superintendent no share.
Oh, say,
regional.
Yeah, no.
Never from question.
Me question time back. Time a lady ni ba wa. Or can say, in class for na when and one. I make us say, and then sabomia. It will be a different conversation. Okay, we need trust in you. So Dr. Lesley has to calm the whole situation down. And or dear say dining. Or dear say honomono. And a lady na say, Ralph, I am a medical practitioner. I don't think it is safe for you to at this moment seek for medical help from any person here. Don't trust nobody. We need to leave.
Wow.
Until Dr. Lesley, and I make a say, no, doc, we need to go. No, Ralph, please. I am going to attend to you myself. Right? Into oniminia in a nanti pia bonting. Emma ordinary ID card. Emma me says I may say me seeking for treatment and what they are. Baby, I'm a person menko. But if say I feel say so beya mamia, he's willing to do it for me. Dr. Lesley should go or call the minister and say something with me. He gave me his card. The only thing I me card the man from Mahanum, right? The ID card, no, the man, one of the guys, and I was talking to one guy, Missiano, also a medical staff, no, no, stop him, say, oh no, Ralph, don't go, please. I know you have been watching on social media. Come, I work here, I'm not a nurse, but come, let me see to you and make sure that they attend to you. And I'm saying, no, it's fine, I appreciate this, but I need to go at this moment. Dr. Lesley, no, me, who need I want a card and so. Or no, walking me out of the hospital. So now, the secretary to the one papaya or nam kasa bibli or no sa papa no sena mabu obi at that moment no enti eba ne say in a Dr. Lesley ba you know. Don't forget Dr. Lesley had made a statement that is being recorded, but for the sake of what he did later no, I wouldn't want to talk about that because later on who say the okai you know entai, but he had come back to show remorse by telling me say so I need to ignore that. I don't even have to make that a conversation, right? But then, Senasa Breno, Mabu Obi and we prayer. And Kaudi said, Doctor, medical superintendent, we are hospital, no, moon nurse for my activity go in your papa. On the yeja, honomono. Would you say, and Conrada say, Yankonamengosho, Obi Abone Bama, when you're dislocated shoulder, and Kada for stressing in Quabeca, some prominent peer, right? But Osemoma, Ralph, Bramia Meshow. That moment na yes I did the back and forth na say match 450 aba hono mo mu tiri se media bia o mu ye wi form akono red aba we metie minimum nsa no obi oni mi bia nim me no mo nsa. I don't smoke, I don't do none of all these things they are accusing me of. Send you no kase and some of the colleagues on social media they told so different from who he is no. They all come from me hono. It's far opposite who I am.
Okay. Enti
Captain, me inti. So who police ni awuja we? Wodwuma ne say wo bebo me ho ban. Nti ye dina he bia na esini no ni kunu businessman ono anwo besako attack no ye be frɛ hwan se ngongɔhwɛ police, right? Now police ni no ekɔ na sɛ anwo ba ni mu no etuo kana ye de ne bɛkɔ he hospital ye de ne ba hospital na esini sɛ wabrɛ okudidi aba mu nya abotre na mo de mo ba na mbɛkyɛ de enye fa video ba ko ne to so mame Nurse me. This video was a video what happened last year. I went as far as the nursing and registered whatever. Almost officer was she said me quite report it. Nobody even gave me a human ear to listen to the plight of the people.
Then you see it.
But video no, na Ghana for Chani and Twaso. Ye kumame ye muntie.
Okay, what the cost of Yabebo?
Oh, me who saw the atoso say sound ne ba mo tia. Nurse ni atom oduro e dia ma patient e wo ward. After said doctor e prescribe e duro de man no.
Waton ama no.
Omo ton nduro hospital. I have evidences.
That's about okay.
Nurse for not than pharmacists or hospitals are omo ton nduro.
Bed so no na ton eduro.
Me say opa ye ma nipa kwan say omo mfre attest to this. Omo ton aton kraba.
Oh, David.
Jesus Christ. Eh?
Oh.
Me say.
What's it? Who needs? What's that? I what that pass on what do?
Captain, there are a lot of investigations, sir. I know you're moving. An opportunity, Abba. Me say, dear, having your Rebecca. Captain, what do you say? Confanote. Oko emergency one man. Omuton social.
Oh, and some of the yeah. Exactly. BBC was a moment on social. Into
Confanote teaching hospital. Emergency, for emergency. Omuton social. What would come out of me, Bosso? Captain, me hospitals are makwa. Omu curtains a senho. Omu bed in some consume. And my patients describe say ahanum in some consume a wadinim.
And to the video now.
No, guy na or that hospital one doctor a prescribe a drug diamano. Doctor no prescribe a drug diamano no. Eba no pa orientation no. You know be who say no. A drug na eguya no. And you way na make say yen farmer. You didn't can administer too.
Yabotre. To boss answer. Mo so jiji dem which is suit to who answer. Say say no oboka.
The me can e wo me tri ni me ni ntade se ni.
So okay, so we say
me pese me mo mu so mu suit se na nyenyansa.
Doctor no a prescribe a draw a throw draw I am for money power yare no. Doctor na de eche ye na oba bi mu no hu say a draw na egu ya afo ne nchen ho no nya no no throw ye to aso.
Na o ka sa wie no ye ne rounds no. Na nurse fo no abese sa nduro na fi ho. Akofa eduro fofo de abegu na boy na ye de sa de bi no me wo se me se obi twa ntro yi me ye bosomsum ni eno am ko hu me nananom enti central na me twa captain me say I will fight for the people of this country and make sure that people's life will be saved in this country.
See who doctor na be hwe eduro no ko na nurse fo no be fa de egu ho no
efi ho
no mo de
fo fra ba begu ho na boy ne twa ato ne phone so dada
say me
the say ne producer obetumi de ato so
okay
ema boy ni try enti oye na me bi san sent sandro na o try na wen e na the picture we sign me right enti e hono no ni bufu e na o complain say e yenkum bia enkom kuni dada that video no wo mommo masa ekum bia enkom kum dada at that moment no anybody
hold on o mic ni ye yi ma me pia hye ho yi
captain meboa
o twen that's right.
For 1,000, the best.
Yeah, so.
Now, Obia na dwene ye dwuma bia at that moment no. Ajoble why you mistake? I don't know could have taken the lives. One no na okatum et said en kwa mesrew. Et me pa chew. Ya nye ni ye, yesrew. Kwase asem akwa. Nkwase asem mobile hospital na mbesa meche. What triggered me the most? I man nurse ni no didi atem sa no say paracetamol ekum nipa. Or so eduro no de bre nipa no paracetamol na paracetamol ekum nipa na me man ko school abon nti me na ma na me keka nkwasa asem
ko school paracetamol
minim minim now when you complaining like that no na wo say wo kan wanu tum na wo tete ne mu mpo say bia paracetamol your friend say tramadol ya enum say painkiller. Paracetamol is painkiller, but milligrams, you know, say you find say about 1,000 milligram. Na say ye na paracetamol ankasa ye betu na ma tramadol ye find say be 500 milligram. E betu na sustain the same pain Inti explain it no. Na ontiase. These are some of the endron neguso no.
But you draw na utwa na that
right?
This one.
Omo be yi fi ho no. Ni nia wo ho. Inti at the end of the day, eyenyoma ekoso a me soli kutia sankase na betumi abo video baako na wo hwe word honom curtain se wo fi toilet room ho tiles apapai. In fact, it's very sad. So these are things that I am covering to make sure that at least I will help the system. And enya no kwa captain the omo mi kika hu nseminia enya yi nko a Yankopon fa the currency me the same hospital I had to go and change almost toilet seat and na ward na me fa the currency Masha Mashaudu ne papa wuye and ade amete ade eku papa no me real and I said to myself that I will make sure I do that thing for the hospital.
Okay.
Toilet seat in water closet no apai apai enye say apai a akraki o apai me yie free ho nti okọ hospital no ma say ade na ahana pai seat round no apai nti say wo squat e wo nchen no say nyame ye wadom nyame ye wadom na wo Patrick Kane ade ni betumi atwa wo be bibie
sure
and then na papa the word one no da no on penti or say or call word foforo akuja ne nan e no ko slepe ye
na ti ko bo fam
alhamdulillah nyame na dema nyame na age ewia na na ye pen wila bi tetere no ho e muslim ye koto ne twene. This was professional negligence that took the life of somebody. Me catch me who say I will do this for the hospital.
Okay, nti edro no ye be wie no ne aba ho. Edro no nurse ne fire no. Mo report my doctor say na nurse na ye.
Doctor ni hu ye ono na confirm say nye edro ni ni.
Oh.
Enti enya afi na ko report bibia ma obia. Ono na confirm ma die no.
And omo ye nurse ne dey.
Oda hu ye adwuma. En dey asem we si ye. For ne to so na obia nhwe no. Owo comment sections ase e di atem
the same nurse
no ton edro obeton edro ma omo na obekon to kwa no. Oda so nanimu we mo fa ne mra. There be mumfa nanimu yie mla. We dey na odi atem. And these people are not supposed to be in the agency and answer the institution.
Wow.
Yes, medical way health a noble profession and I'm a worker. And noble, yet such a noble must saying. And such people muntie
so edwoni ma no wo nim nansa na o doctor ni na o be so edwoni ma no wo nim nansa che no enya hwe wo nim edro wo nim nansa che no wo nim nansa che no wo nim nansa che no ina edro no choi no doctor ne ba wa ba be hu ina o ka che say enya edro na me choma no enie. This is it. Father, who me no father then do it. You came to respond to me, and I'm telling you, sir, you are not being professional. You are not being professional. On Sunday come here. On Sunday come here. It will be a different thing. What will you do? There be mess and come into whom. There be mess and come into whom. There be and Sunday coming, so you wouldn't see it. Say come here, you will feel it. See Anna Mukun Kofo. Ya catch us for a draw in a doctor at Ramani Pano or say doctor nearby wa catch and say a drone with the mamma no and you know right and you know the baby no I wouldn't see another friend. Oh my boss the patch out tenacity and yes I not the drone when in your air back now no pay back and can ban send a doctor nearby no all catch us said I'll be a new drone trauma on you in all case you come here and can you come because you didn't carry your drone in the soda ba kuna doctor nearby no be say and you no ya be say no ko e de fofra ba o se be manen kasa ona wo ya matu into school no akoda anim nyansa no anu nie o doctor ni na o be tro adwoni
nsinini captain.
Wow.
Ote na minim se sisi a woni twa asidi no ya kire nurse fo ni nya kan because we say o ma me o papa ne yaku no ba ko no so sa lady no so be kasa o rage one so sa woni twa asidi nurse ni o ubedu maame. It's sad if say a trainee and call for say in a institutions and hospitals people captain idea we ya kan won sem no oko filling station ko bu fuel a pump attendant no odina no e feel so entitled as o ye favor oko a bank na oko akoyi sky teller na ote wo no de obeye no ho ase sika na da wo na ye ono ne dia e na oyi bi ama wo Oko police station in a winya asem and any police in Ika. How obey your police need to me video back will be sending me. Police in that you on assume pow. Daniel Wimuniano. Me didn't want to be Hubia. Let me be sa inti Gani. I mean, but young friend won't control. You say, my boy nursing. Inti ano nsem na sisi aye.
Anti eno meba wa no so, but me pese me hu honorable akando ba ho no. Wo be kire mu Lesley be twen wo call inside. Now, wo koto akando no den si.
Captain e nedwuma hu. Ono wa ye edwuma na chentu oni mo wo se wase akate abesi be bia e bo pem ye no. Commentator ni aye going for a commercial break. Now, Dr. Lesley any your friend is saying honorable minta kando ena dey gina ho. So honorable minta kando tia me wie ye no. Ena your friend say me sanso tele me nsa ema Dr. Lesley.
O tinya kando nko na wo chia.
Debi video ne ye clear me nim say mo de mo twaya. Come de to so. Say mo betumi ayi ni sisi e da social media. Time aye ba mo betumi ayi di ato so. I greeted him ono kwa bo me so da bi say me say so how is the hand? Were they able to suit it for you? And I'm saying oh yeah they did it. Inti at that moment no na mabu obi e ma na betie hwan kwa mo akoye e first saying first scene shot no say antes no omokoye ni inside ho kwablane and he broke my hands and he give me a fist minim girl no so baby okosua boxing or no I don't know if it was a tap or it was a fist but I was able to dodge some of the fist. Who dodge some of the fist now who say me dina hi. Se me se na nka me ebu ampa se wa bibia me ebu a na me mpo obi a me advocating for something in whose right senses
David one kase onya se ko be na obebo ba I mean
me ko pantan e mo oba e pa ma so mako sis se obi otihu tem patch pothole e ne me ntwa na me nya akonya sia panyin bi a me nka nso mo se to buta aban dada yi twem. Say, mama, or persons with disability for no. You between a was some of the institutions like feeder roads, any highways. It may be more patchy potholes. A big moment to me at lift to say, and I say, me will be. Make a rage one to come, I beat it a year first, lift mom normal directly. Into mincha, lady may ye car if I would do what I'm beside say, now quiet all the car, but one year. Master, are you normal? Are you okay? And no moon commodia masumute. Madam, coach ya Osole pa mante me nsa ba kumpa fa mo obi obo masum na obi ono de gos bre me de to me nsa no so e na matumi atoto no bro e mo no ne tactics a we show no boxing munti otumi dodge kakra inti Dr. Lesley was there. Now you see, well, let me be professional, let me not go there, and no will be evidences, right?
Eti ucha minta kando wi no na ukochia Lesley. Me
chia Dr. Lesley. E wo hwan yesa ina me ko.
Yesa wunti na kando ba ho so be hagew.
No. I mean na misia omo. Okay. Misia omo no respectfully. Untumi ntia tetedie ni bi. Captain, good afternoon. Gordon, good afternoon. Good afternoon. DH, good afternoon. Yeah, be engane sa. Utia we wetia. Oh, you know, you set out pleasantries. And Dr. Lesley numpo ehono ebisa mi aba me nsei. Inti na ma ye boni a mekum nipa ye se ye mfa homa nko kekere me kon no. Na nipa na me di ne babone. Because medical superintendent no ne mani anase fo ni ni.
Oh sure.
Any a doctor for.
Exactly.
Inti me di ne babone e ma me pra ne ba sei. Say even oni etire mpo no bete ye mpo say sa wo na pra ne ba na sa no pa ne de na wo hu say eyewa. Inti nka that moment no me tere me nsampo no onfi me.
All right. Abisha, yene Ralph na ebo nkomo. Na me share video bi ana sofo Kofi Oduro. Say di na no anu no. Me a me nua pani. O say tie!
Ye tie. Bodo mu tie.
O say ono ankasa ko hospital a. Ohun say kwabrane or the hospital mpaso. We muni atofom say team. Obia mfi no. Obia mfi ni parama da form ho sa producer video no ho. Na ni pare da ho. Yeah, what angel? We started something near friends and cry. Patients' lives matter. Maka just angel, Besamba Soha. And near ma a peer ye was here. And in summer, you're for be back Kayeno. And in the raffle candy, the near Hunu. And in the winning the me, Maka was a rage, Madame for one bruche, but then a year call on call. And yet, me do have to be a call retirement to Yari or buy ya. Raffle Kikumada for the Yeneshemi.
Me and my sister Ruby. Me and my sister Jiriba may her soul rest well.
Okay. Yet, suffer Kufio.
Man, me sorry, call, hospital, no security, nothing. Portray nonsense. They said you're penny movie anti-groma. And you can't blame them too much because you are nurses. Or be my meda, me me call them my general. Me patient free and pass over here from say him. Or the horse 40 minutes. Me call Achimota Hospital. Here, 5 nurses, 1 doctor, they were on tablet. And the patient was lying next to us. Me, and these ones were giggling on the internet. Asiafu amunyune. She uniform, okay, said Tramanfua, woman, you know, you are so heartless. Most of you nurses and most of you doctors are so heartless.
Why spy? Nurse in the mamma says you'll be a friend. Why spy?
And you see, I was saying, but says patients' lives matter than you who nipa. Ya any surgery view of why you gen near my woman. Etimisi ane Dr. Bikraka so we be to Germany da be to baby that no problem but SCA no then I now more reaction actually say I na actually say
there is a consequence doctor
baby
captain
krom ha obi de aduro AC obi so you say mfansu nsi so panie na ode aduro ni femu no baby or the war in the nipana or no yet pania the one who catch us a nurse. I didn't even him na mete say a woman nipeduanum a trend no war skin no or so Debbie and call flesh be and I war bettering.
Enti say any koi. This is how a koi. And it is so sad. Say, and some of Raphael Japan cano. I no call sana sebi. A trobi nimdia. Not just say, nursing no. Or no crano. Any cransenka, Uriachi, Esan Kohana who say me could see Raphael Japan. Because it's of no importance. Say, oh, sorry. Now, one kasano wa kwose die siye na wasan akase meko na makwa kusi unipa no for defamation and answer for say waba betitia me fa ahudi so me ankasa madwuma mu. I know say bia Raphael Japan ono ne side no o kan mana yede but yembi say ho CCTV footage na e ho no I was mpanfo di mpanfo tenase no mo sha say no analysis now mo hwe CCTV footage no what it talks about this whole thing because mega metia menti ase say hospital where you CCTV cameras e wo hono e di ntia incident we yesia ase omo nya ho pum sibre ase we kan de Raphael kan de na host nurse omo kan say nurse ni so kan de na GRM hwane Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association omo boss mo ono so ba abonti no abeka ne de na yewura problem inta kando so abeka ne de ase nsem no aye henyan but again tie install CCTV cameras ewo your offices your workplace any baby ayetia we installed it because sensem bi say na se chinje bi bamu a se be ye o chena no mo be who the raw truth and what really transpired, what really happened at that spot. And any question say when we waste time on na mama send kodakwa say no current say Raphael Japan HT nurse in unifa who this one then the law must deal with raffle. Say no corridor ena nurse no twa any Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association omo secretary no di ntro edegu raffle any minister no so then the law must deal with him too. And this are Ghana semi ntwa obo se sa se nwe koda obi nso be get boss na ono nso akọ hospital akọ the same thing meanwhile na bia na problem na say mistake no if raffle in Japan no na bia o ye mistake no enti se ya nhwa nka asem we amani yanhu baby e wese ekoto na se bushafo ye jane sa na asem no ne na honom sa na the end of the day ni yanka hwea Ghana sabi omo ye adwuma offices especially nurses, doctors, their health and I say their life it is at stake because asem di adikan ba ye nya nokori bi amfiri mu enti obi nso be feel se ono nso kono koya said you see no sa na beba enti this is en sama raffle Japan abeka but me nim se wa wo hwe mugidi o se wongindi o wadawroma se wadwo comment section ni fa comment tum na me so wonya subscribe ya hanom your number 1 authentic platform Mega TV bomodna na fa comment tum na subscribe to the channel na like it mo di fefefe share na foforo enye behwe abusha for ma memfa wonsi me so se obeden ye kon obehia ma foforo nso atimi enye biahwe medi a megiso a Mega yamfa credit no Emma Onua TV omo no moboa ya yetimi den enya sanse mwe bi e de besombo yankopon hye obibia makro bibia bye bye.